right here this
Cute.
morning. This is one of the songs that StreamYards gives us to use for free.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so as long as it's free, we can use it without getting strikes because it's provided by StreamYard.
But
Yay!
if you like little robot music or something, like
Well, it
like
is.
if a robot kindergarten had like playtime music, that would be it.
Well, it is called Into Space. And yeah, I'm a kind of spacey character, so it fits.
Uh,
Oh,
I cheered up. I didn't want to be cheered up. I wanted to be angry.
my. Well, here's something. Okay, kill the
I
music, because that way now it's been about 45 seconds, and if anybody wanted to join in, that gives them a chance to get past the commercials.
do.
That's why I do that. I go live and play the music for about 45 seconds because one thing I hate is to get that notification that someone's gone live and then they're talking and everything and you have to wait for the commercials
Yeah.
to
Or
get
you know
out
what?
of.
A really long stream, and they'll stop in the middle of the commercial, and the guy talking won't even know it.
Ah,
Hmm.
I've eh, stuff like that happens sometimes. Oh, they had they like damn cat this morning. 3 o'clock, he starts crawling around my head and the wife's head.
Cat
And
loves
I'm like, let me go back to sleep. My alarm goes off here in an hour. Let me, then you can have my side of the bed. So
no.
for the next hour, he's literally, I mean, every few minutes, he's jumping up and walking around my head. And it's like, so I finally my alarm goes off. I get up, I come out, and, I'll feed the dog because I've got to warm the dog's food up in the microwave. His
Nothing,
beef mixture that I mix in with his kibble.
nothing but the best for spank.
So I warm it up in the microwave before I mix in with his kibble. And I look over and the cat's dish is empty. I'm like, what in the
Uh
heck?
oh.
The cat never eats all of his breakfast at one go. He always saves part of it. So I open it. It's an automatic feeder with 5 different slots in it.
Oh, okay.
I'll open it up and all the slots are empty.
Oh,
I'm like, I'll make a bet that thing rotated and there was no food in there. And that's why that cat at 3 o'clock was back there trying to wake us up.
oh, you are a terrible overboard.
Yeah, we've got the thing set up that 3 o'clock it rotates around 3 in the morning so that it gets it, has access to his fresh food.
Doesn't love us anymore.
So 3 o'clock rolled around and he had no food and he was a little upset with us. Crazy cats.
Aw.
But yeah, the only way we get old Spanky here to eat now is I've got to warm up a meat and rice mixture in the microwave and mix it in with his kibble. And now he eats. And he's actually put on a pound and a half, so that's another pound and a half to go, and he'll be at the weight that vet says he's supposed to be at. When a small dog is 3 pounds underweight, that's kind of
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, I got an email this morning,
Um,
and it had a couple of things in there. I thought they were kind of funny.
okay.
All right. We've all had company come over to our house, or we've been company in other people's homes,
Okay.
apartments, condos, or whatever, right? And there's sort of the unspoken rule of what you're not supposed to do when you visit someone's home,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But you've always got the people that do these things.
Uh, like put their feet on the table or look in your fridge when you didn't actually invite them over to
Ah,
eat.
touching and moving things.
Mm. Looking in your medicine cabinet. But tell me.
When someone says make yourself at home, they don't mean this. You should keep your feet off the furniture.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't go into the refrigerator. My son, I love my son. I truly do.
I know.
But since he is married and
Mm-hmm.
lives with his wife and his sons, we don't buy food figuring he's going to help you come over and snack out of our
Mm-hmm.
refrigerator anymore.
Yes, you are a two-person, two-pet home.
That's right.
All right, I hear you.
He
Unless you
comes over
specifically.
and
Yep.
I've got a couple of bananas on my counter.
Oh, I love bananas.
Okay.
Got a
I
bone.
bought them yesterday. I plan on cutting them up, freezing them, melting chocolate across the top of them, adding some crushed pecans or
Okay.
walnuts to them, then refreezing them and having them for snacks.
Okay.
He stops over and sees a banana and goes, "Oh, great, a banana. I'm hungry." So now when I go back to the store today, I've got to buy another banana.
How many fingers did you lose?
He didn't lose any.
Get off.
No, I
But it was
get
just
sort of.
one banana. I mean, oh no.
Yeah, but I only had two bananas on the counter.
Oh no, you don't take. No.
Now, if I had a whole bunch sitting there, that'd been a different story. But I had two. So let's see here. So, stay out of the refrigerator, people. And yes, do keep your feet off the furniture. But we don't have any furniture close enough to the couches for you to put your feet up on them. So,
I started craving banana smoothies and I haven't had them in years. But, we usually have a banana every day with breakfast. So, you know, I'm trying to keep my boy healthy.
ah,
You know,
but see, I like chocolate covered bananas.
I do too, but I want to go with smoothies. He's getting some milk, because he won't drink milk. So I actually can he'll get some milk, he'll get a banana, and everything, you can't go wrong. So,
That I now see. I agree with that. Or take some vanilla pudding, add a little banana extract to it, cut up your bananas, some uh, vanilla wafers,
mm,
bust them
camping
up,
out on banana pudding.
and mix all that together. Put it in the refrigerator, let it get good and cold. Banana pudding with vanilla wafers. Mm.
I did get a box of cook it on the stove banana pudding. But I really want to try like the healthier goal first. Trying to, that's my whole point, for my son. So we never have any bananas left though. It's like once we get through with the week, it's like then once somebody wants, one of us wants a snack or whatever. It's hey Tyre, it's yes. So now I ordered something like 20 bananas the other day, and
Morning, Tyre.
they are running down so fast. It was just a couple of days, and they are going. At least the cantaloupe isn't right yet. He can't touch that yet.
You
Uh,
know, and and everybody putting on a few extra pounds doing it, eating all them nanners.
you know what? He has one with breakfast, and if he gets like a snacky later, he'll have one. But he's a he's a he's wiry. So
When I was in the Air Force, we had to do weigh-ins on occasion,
mm,
and they always announced the weigh-ins. Gave you
oh God,
a month or two in advance. That way, the guys that needed to drop a pound or two to get, had plenty of time to drop it. But we had this one young lady. She was always started buying bananas, and she ate. I mean, she would eat bananas by the crap by the bunch.
no, that's not right. You can't do that.
Well, she had to put on the weight so she wouldn't be underweight.
Oh, I couldn't eat
What
that many of one.
there is such a thing. Well, I don't know if there still is, but there used to be such a thing as being too skinny.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right? We had a guy on that program,
Uh
and he had to go to the hospital 6 times a day to eat,
oh.
and they were feeding him 2,000 calories 6 times a day. And
Yeah, that's I know somebody like that. His
and at the
metabolism was fucking crazy.
end of a month, he gained 2 pounds.
Mm,
I mean, the guy's eating
yeah,
12,000 calories a day for a month, and all he
dude,
did was gain 2 pounds.
that's my best friend. He could sit there and do nothing and lose fucking weight. His metabolism was fucking crazy. It's just now in his 50s, it's starting to slow down a little bit. A little bit. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I love you, but stay away from me for a little while.
Give me part of your metabolism.
Right? No, you know what? That's not even fair. I had a really good metabolism until I stopped moving around. When my car died and I had no car here in where I'm at now, I didn't have a
Right.
car for 5 years. So I couldn't go any place. That's when I started putting on the weight. And I can't get rid of it. And COVID
I
made it worse because I had started moving around again because I had my car and everything. I was doing shit. And COVID fucking destroyed my metabolism.
I didn't start putting on weight until after my seventh hernia operation.
Oh my God. That sucks so fucking
The
bad.
and because that was followed by my second knee operation.
Oh shit. That's why my dad put on weight. He got a hip replacement, a knee replacement, and a whole bunch of shit. I don't think there's a single body part that's gonna have a crap ton of plastic in it. That man is fat as fuck. He didn't used to be though.
Oh, I like this. Before asking to touch it, ask before touching a subject, an object, or moving a book from a shelf. You don't touch my books. When I had my library, you did not touch my books. Period.
You don't need to touch if you're looking. You see with your eyes, not with your hands. That was
Yeah.
the thing when I was in school. So I'll just lean in a little and look at the spine. I'm okay with that.
They would sit there. I had my complete first edition run of Stephen King novels,
Oh man, I miss mine.
including the script to the werewolf movie he made,
Cycle of the Werewolf
Cycle of the
or
Werewolf.
okay. Hey,
Yeah,
there's your girl.
yeah. I had an actual script to that.
Oh, there was also the other one, A Storm of the Century. That was actually written in radio script form. Hey,
I've
guess
never.
I've
Miss
read it.
Sue.
There you
Good
go,
morning.
hey, girl.
Well, hey, stranger. I haven't seen you around in a half a coon's age.
Oh, there.
And that's a long time.
Uh huh. I've seen that written down when people want to like make their characters folksy in a novel. This is the first time I've heard it said in real life, unironically. Okay, so okay,
I remember I did grow up on a working farm, so
hey, it's not an insult. I'm just saying.
yeah, I
I
know, I know.
I ain't seen.
I've never given anybody a tour to my place.
Dude, I got a one bedroom. You think I'm gonna show anybody my shit? Plus, I gotta have that one room that's like the junk room. Some people
Yeah,
got a junk drawer. I got a junk room because of the fucking kids.
yeah.
Mm.
I've never had a house big enough to where I could give anybody a tour. I'd let
Right
them out, other than here's my backyard, let's go out and sit down and drink outside.
now, I have unexpectedly given tours of other people's houses to people that showed up. 'Cause I'm like,
Now, here's something I hate:
but
people who don't know when it's time to go home.
oh my god, yes, dude. Worst
Yeah,
case, I was 13 and my little boyfriend came over. He wasn't little. He was like fucking tall, but he was my brother's friend, and him and my brother stayed up watching blurry fucking TV shows from fucking New Jersey in the living room. And my bedroom was one room away, and that's all I could fucking hear is the and they turned it down, but in a tiny ass apartment, sound carries. And I was so fucking mad, I had to call his mom to make him come home. And he kept saying, "No, I'm leaving just one more episode." She's like, "That girl has midterms tomorrow. Get your ass home." Yeah, yeah. She had a fight to get home. My fucking god, that was the worst thing ever. Or when the next week can show up. What's your bad guess story? I know you got them.
oh, the I actually did the couple of times just shut off the lights on them.
Because let me guess that. Oh, it's been great having you over here, but I gotta work tomorrow, and that didn't work, huh?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
just let the dog out for his evening run, and then uh, no, I've never done the pajama thing.
I've
You
actually done
know,
that.
I've never gone back and changed into my pajamas, but I've just okay, folks. I have to go to bed. If you're still here in the morning, coffee shops down the street,
That was
and I just go ahead and go, shut off the lights and go to bed.
man. When I was a kid, once the lights went out all over town because past a certain time, shit closed up. It's not like now. In a little town, it's 10 o'clock. There's no more stores open. The only place that's open is the bar, and that's it.
And half the police and half the cops on duty are sitting outside of that bar waiting to catch the guy who's driving home drunk.
You know what? We didn't really have that problem when I was little. It was a tiny town. You want to do that shit, you go like 5 blocks over to the next town and pull it there. You can't do shit when everybody knows each other
Yeah.
unless it's a prank. I mean, but you can't break into somebody's house. You can't do nothing looking that gay, but at the same time, everybody knew when you were skipping school because you had nowhere to go.
The first place they looked was went out to your house.
Not eat well, not even. It would just be like they drive around like the 5 block radius, and they'd be like, "Yeah, we saw her hanging out in front of the grocery store. Shit, she was waiting for the train."
But I haven't had too many people. I've had it's more so when I was active duty and have coworkers come over.
Weirdly, I have it
But
more now.
I mean,
I
since I've retarded out, I don't have that many people over to the house anymore.
I don't either. But when guests stay too long, I just start embarrassing the hell out of them. then they take the not so subtle hint, like, "Hey, remember that time so and so pulled your pants down as a joke and your underwear came down with it, Tony?" And he's like, "You know what? This is nice and everything, but I gotta go." And then I start the next one. Hey, remember? The minute I say, "Hey, remember now," people start leaving. So I got a long memory. I forget nothing.
Every time somebody goes, "Hey, you remember?" I
Mm-hmm.
go back to the one story.
Oh no.
Poor bastard come back from England, went on
Oh,
leave. This is when I was in Germany. Come back from England on leave,
okay.
and he was sort of a sad sack kind of guy. Oh, pudgy, not overweight, but just pudgy. Had that whole, he just looked soft,
Eh,
you know.
all right.
And uh, anyway, he tell us about a girl he picked up at a bar,
Oh no.
right? And then he got to the kicker,
Mm.
pulled down her knickers and got whapped in the chin. It was a cross
Ah,
dresser.
our buddy has seen shit over Germany.
So
He was
we
there
we
one
just
time.
started calling him Chim Whapper after that.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
When when you tell us this, when you tell everybody a story like that, what do you expect?
I wouldn't do it. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna go telling people that. That's
I,
embarrassing to me.
I'm not going to get told I got hit in the chin.
And back then, you didn't even have like cross dressers that were that good. That you didn't have all the tricks and the Adam's apple shaving and the fucking makeup. That's like it's like something wear to a fucking Hollywood. What do you call it? It's Hollywood special effects. You don't have the stuff then. I don't know how he got unless it was in the dark or he was drunk or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Tyre's mom just says, "Okay, I'm going to bed. I don't need any of you in my house." Let's see what else I
Damn.
got listed here. Oh, hiding a mess or breaking something,
Okay, as a little one.
and then hiding
Yeah,
that you broke it. Yeah, that's
yeah.
not cool,
I haven't done that shit since I was 4.
right?
Okay, I may or may not have finished a roll of toilet paper. I don't remember, but nah.
Now, like last night, the wife had one of her little porcelain or ceramic, looked like a bird bath. It had a couple of birds on it,
Mhm.
and she had it sitting on the floor next to one of the doors.
Oh no,
Well,
that's what's happening.
I come out of that room and I shut the door and I turn around and my toe connected with it and knocked both those little birdies off of it.
That's a murder right there.
So I picked it up and I put it on the dining room table right where her placemat is. And she come home, she saw it, and she goes, "What in the hell is this?" I said, "Well, the dog must have knocked it over because I found it on the floor."
Oh my god. Wow, you are the worst. You're also smart, 'cause I wouldn't have thought of the dog if it's already on the fucking floor.
Yeah, it was already on the floor. She had, so it was like,
Was she
well,
using it as a door stopper or something?
no, she brought it in to uh, fix to glue a piece that had gotten chipped. And it was in her little garden outside, in her flower
Oh,
garden,
no, put pretty some time.
and it had gotten a chip in it. So she brought it in to do some super glue into it.
Well, thank you. She doesn't notice the chip anymore.
No,
Damn.
now it's the two birdies she's got to glue back into it. Hey, morning, Digi.
I don't collect like ceramic horses and stuff like that, but
Well, yeah, anything that she finds that looks cute that she can put it like uh, uh I buy her if I find these galvanized buckets of different sizes, I'll buy them for her, if I can find them really cheap.
does she make fairy cities in them or something like that?
Well, yeah, she puts potted plants in them and then puts them around
Okay,
outside.
okay. Because I've seen people do that with their plants. Then they put like little tiny like fairy houses they get at the Dollar Tree, and they make little neighborhoods out of it. It's cute too. I mean, they don't have to put a lot, just like a one or two,
Right.
and put
But
some ivy or moss or something.
that she buys little animals and hides it amongst her plants.
See, that works. It's cute too.
So, and I encourage it. So whenever I find little things, and I got a couple extra bucks in my pocket, I go ahead and buy them for her.
When I was little, my uncle Carmine gave me a little shamrock dress wearing girl. It was real. It was just a little thing, horse, whatever. And
Um,
I had it for years. And then I went to live with the addicts, and they broke all my shit. I had these 40 cups, and I don't know if you know what those are, but it's like a demi-tasse cup, which is the long, skinny cup,
yeah.
and it has matching saucer. She had like two or three different colors, and I took those with me because I didn't know the addicts were addicts, and their kids like deliberately showed up in my room and broke all my shit up. Okay, irreplaceable. I dealt. Then I went, got married, and started getting little miniature tiny pieces. My ex had a temper tantrum, broke that shit up. Then I found the little China girl, a duplicate of it. It's not really common. It's real old, and I found it in a thrift store. So I went and brought it home the other day. Then I showed it to one of our friends, and they're like, "Holy shit! You know that's a three-piece set. I got the other two." And I was like, "No, send it to me as a present." I got three little dancing girls on my kitchen shelf, and I'll fuck anybody up. They break my shit again. That's my last attempt to keep anything nice.
Yeah, my wife plants everything into pots and such, and that way she can move them around.
That's cute though. And it's
And
really trendy too now.
well, she's been doing it for 30 years, so
Like she was ahead of the curve. Right. She's a trendsetter.
yeah, she doesn't like planting stuff into the ground because she says once I plant them into the ground, I can't move them.
Yeah, you also it's more vulnerable to like pest stuff, or an animal. So she got the right answer.
So every year she just goes and
God,
buys bigger pots so that she can move stuff around
sorry.
and keep stuff from getting root bound and such.
Yeah, there's that too.
Have you ever peeked in somebody's medicine cabinet?
No comment.
Yes, you have.
No, you know what? I'm honest about it though. I'm not sneaky, sneaky. No, I'll bust. I gotta pee, and I bust open the bathroom door. Next thing you know, I still got the door open, and I'm rattling around. They're like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I peed already. Now I'm looking. See what you got.
Now
You got
this
any
is
good painkillers you need to share?"
something I'd never heard of. Putting marbles inside your medicine cabinet.
I've heard some real fucking ideas though. Yeah, yeah.
So that when somebody opens your cabinet, all the marbles come flying out everywhere.
My friend did this thing where she got that. The Velcro you stick on things that has the sticky tape.
Do I?
She Velcroed a plastic bag into her thing there. She wanted to have a little control over it. She didn't want to open it and have marbles flying everywhere. So she went and did something like that, but she she kind of left the Ziploc bag a little open, flipped it upside down, and did the Velcro or whatever. And I'd forgotten about it. And we were sitting there having coffee, and she's like, and I hear, what the hell is that? And she starts screaming. Her boyfriend went there. He has his own room, his own bathroom, his own stuff, and he went to go see what she had. And no, that's a no-no in her house. Yeah, we found out that day. That is hell too.
If you want to see what pills I'm taking, just look on my nightstand. They're all lined up there.
You can't really, you know what? You can't really do that anymore because you either got the assholes that go, you don't need this. You just need to go get some sunshine and shit. You know, you got that crowd, and then you got the
Oh,
crowd. Oh, you really don't need this. I need it more crowd.
the guys that want you to go out and have your sunshine, your butthole.
Yeah, that. You know, you got those hippy dippy assholes, or they're talking about it's in your head and you need to talk to somebody and work and exercise and stretch your body out. Or you got the ones that think that, well, I need it more than they do. And either way, you're just gonna get snatched. People are awful today. You know that? I mean, they've always been awful, but they're getting worse with this shit. That's why I don't do
This is probably
all that.
more for dinner parties,
Uh oh, what's this?
bringing an uninvited person along with you.
I hate that shit. That's the one thing I always get. None of that other shit. Just this. I'll tell two people come over, and now all I know is there's a fucking flock of people in the hallway waiting to be kept. Like, nah, man, my kids are sleeping. Fuck out of here. I feel like I'm like the doorman at the nightclub. You, and you. Everybody else, go home, or you can come back in an hour. It's their turn. You wait in line or something, man. I feel retarded doing that shit, but
My
it's a
place
tiny
ain't big
apartment.
enough for all of you guys.
You and these are not little people. These are like tall, big fucking people. Like I'm in Lilliput or something. All of a sudden, damn.
I haven't had that
Uh.
problem. Last time I had that problem was when I was living in the barracks. I was the only person in the barracks with HBO. And this is back when
Oh
HBO
no.
used to have fights.
Oh, they still do though, don't they? Or is it Showtime now or something? I know they
I
got pay
don't
per
know,
view.
but I mean, HBO had the fights on, and they were part of the package. And
Tomorrow.
you know, and it never failed. As my room in the barracks would all, I'd go from me and the two other guys that always came over to having a dozen people crammed in my little room in the dorm in the barracks. I mean, my room was maybe 12 by 12.
Oh,
It was big enough for my bed and the locker, and that was about it.
I can relate. I can totally relate.
and and all of a
Oh,
sudden,
Carl.
as soon as guys heard that I had that there was a fight on HBO that night, they would all be trying to fit into that room. But I just started charging. Hey, my HBO bill for this month is $30. I need every one of y'all to give me
Yup.
$3.
Damn right. See, my friends aren't like that. They'll be like,
Oh,
I
you.
brought beer though. You know, asshole.
Let's see. I don't feed anybody anymore. So, well, I do feed my sister when she comes down, but I already know what her dietary restrictions are.
I got this one friend. Sometimes he'll drop off a chicken or like ribs or sausage,
Right.
whatever, and then he's like, "Cook this for me. I'll be back Saturday." Fuck. Yeah. So I make whatever, and like I make sauce mostly because they're not Italian and they can't. Apparently, they don't understand YouTube. So yeah, I got roped on that shit.
Uh, Yesterday, I went to, and this deals with the food, evidently. I was going. I was going to get. Uh, I was hungry when I finally got home. Got a chance to come home yesterday. So it's like, I don't feel like making anything when I get home. I know I'll just stop by Winn Dixie and go back and hit their deli and grab a 6-inch sandwich or a couple of their Hawaiian roll sandwiches.
Okay.
Winn Dixie's got a pretty good deli back there.
I've never had the Winn Dixie stuff. I've only had Publix. And the only
And
Hawaiian bread thing they do is sliders. But
well, I wasn't passing public, so I couldn't go get a pub sub.
I hear you.
And as I'm walking back to their deli, going past their meat aisle, and they had 24 chicken wings with Jamaican jerk chicken wings, already made up, ready to
Ooh.
eat, for $7.25.
How many was it?
24 wings.
That's pretty good. I don't know why it got so freaking expensive, but that's good.
I mean, that's less than 50 cents a wing.
Yeah, I hear you. It's good.
And they had buffalo
Ew.
wings the same way. So I
All
bought
right.
3 of them, brought them home,
Mm-hmm.
put them in food saver bags, vacuum sealed them
Okay.
at 10 or 12 per bag,
Snack size.
and
Gotcha.
threw them in the freezer.
Oh God, I have a bad feeling where this is going.
Nah, that going. I mean, that's the. Other than the fact I planned on spending $6 and ended up spending $130. Uh,
It was a good deal though. You couldn't pass it up.
yeah, I mean, they, yeah, I mean, they just had a bunch of meats on sale and stuff that I could freeze. So that's what I did. I just bought a bunch of them, brought them home, broke them down into servings for 2 people, and vacuum sealed. Food savers are a wonderful item. Vacuum sealed them and threw them in the freezer. Uh, are you taking Benadryl?
I do take Benadryl. Well, see, it's the fucking what do you call it? The generic version. It literally just says allergy pills on the bottle. It's the same. It's the exact same thing. Somebody said, "What are you taking?" I said, "Allergy pills." Yeah, but what kind? I said, "Allergy pills." Look at it, dude. It says allergy pills, and people can't believe it when I tell them I show them the freaking bottle.
Let's see. Let's see. Feeding the dog. Yeah.
Oh
No,
God,
you don't feed the
what?
dog under the table.
Man, that's a hanging offense. You don't feed my dog shit.
You don't
Oh,
feed
that's a cute
dogs
dog
people
though,
food.
right? Tell him in a minute. Like what? That's a cute puppy though. Oh my God. You know what?
I
Your ads on the right go so fast.
I put a
Like,
sign on my door. Take off your shoes.
hmm
I don't allow shoes in my house.
okay, I'm on the third floor. Oh, I should have said that shit. Anyway, I'm up higher, so by the time they get to me, all the carpeting is pretty much wiped everything off unless it's raining out. So I don't mind so much. What?
Even my pest control guy and my furnace guy, when they come in, and they do this on their own. I don't ask them. I've never had to ask them. They got those little booties uh, that they put over their shoes when they walk in the house.
I got 3 words: white ceramic tile.
Well, no, this their company requires them to do that.
No, I'm just saying that's what I got, and
Oh,
I fucking hate that. It's not even when it's raining; it's the day after it rains when all that dirt is mud.
hmm
Mm, that's horrible.
but yeah, like
Is
when my son comes over or my daughter-in-law, when people come over, kick your shoes off at the door, walk around that. Well, I got my toes sticking out. I don't care.
no,
I've
that's
seen your
not.
toes.
You still got
I
shoes,
I've seen your toes on. I've seen your toes before. Take your damn shoes off. Don't walk
right?
around my house with your shoes on.
Yeah, you gonna be
So
quiet. Yeah, go, no fighting.
I don't want people to. It says here showing up empty-handed. I don't want people to. If I'm inviting you to my house for dinner, don't bring anything with you.
Yeah, that puts pressure on you to serve it, and it might be inferior to what you home cook. They might bring you like a box of Inniman's apple pie or something. Want that?
or you bring a bottle of wine. I mean, if you bring me red wine, that's either you're going to take it home with you or it's going to get dumped down the drain.
Right? I fucking there's only one or two red wines I like. I don't even know the name of them.
I don't like red wines.
Generally, I don't. Oh, but I got my fucking hard lemon tea over there.
I drink white wine, white wines
Yes.
only when it comes to wine.
Yeah. Yeah. I do love white
So
wine. I don't drink it too often when I do. I gotta
anyway,
get my anesthetic just for
uh,
trying to.
Tyre, I have accidentally, I will fully admit, I have accidentally eaten dog food.
Let me tell you, it's not made of dog, so there's nothing wrong with it. It's
Yeah,
it's just. Oh my God! You know what?
it just tastes funny.
Oh no! You know what really used to smell bad was Alpo, the canned Alpo. Yeah, thank you. My dogs loved it. I was a kid and I would get that and it smelled so awful. But they ate it up. That was not cheap either.
Where did you, how did you manage to dredge that memory up on me?
Because every time I think of something that smells bad, the first thing in my mind is Alpo.
Oh, God, that stuff was
And
nasty.
Lauren Green endorsed the fuck out of that.
Well, he
He
got
was,
paid big bucks to, and he didn't have to
oh,
open the cans. That's what he had
just
you know,
people.
his folks do that for him.
You try to kill Sherbuck. No, I'm just, you know what? I'm sharpening his memory. I'm helping him. I'm being helpful. You know, this is what I said when I don't forget anything. When I get mad about something, I don't forget a fucking thing ever. I never, ever, ever. This is why people don't want to argue with me verbally because I'll dredge in some shit that happened when they were 4 and don't remember it.
My wife is so happy that I've been on this gabapentin as long as I have been
How's it
because it
working out for you?
because it dicks out my memory.
Oh, you were that one in the relationship. You were the me. Okay, I see you now. Okay,
Okay, and I could quote back discussions. If it was a serious enough discussion, I could quote it back
me too.
verbatim.
Oh my God, women are worse though because me and my girls will go back and forth on our messenger, and I did a typo once, and it was whatever floats your boat instead of boat. And they never, every once in a while, we'll get an argument. Then okay, whatever floats your boat. And just when I was about to let that shit go, they set me on fire with that shit. Okay, bitch. Okay. And then I'll bring up something embarrassing. Uh huh.
Yeah, the wife is so happy I don't have the memory I used to because I really do question everything.
Yeah.
That I think I was going to make ravioli for dinner last night,
We had that last night. That's so funny.
and
Okay.
I knew I had a jar of marinara sauce back in the pantry.
Okay.
And
Continue.
I go back and I'm looking for the jar of marinara and I can't find it.
Oh,
So I'm like, okay. I'm looking everywhere. I cannot find this jar of marinara. So when the wife gets, so I've totally planned a whole different dinner because and I'm not going to go back to the store,
right. Nobody
right?
wants to do that at dinner time. Be crowded.
And especially since I already been there once and spent 130 some dollars, uh,
Oh, no.
you know. And so the wife gets home and I asked her, I said, now, don't we have a jar of marinara back in the pantry? She goes, yeah. I said, can you go back and find it for me, please?
Yeah.
And she goes, it's sitting right there. You know where it's at. I said, why don't you go back and find it for me?
Uh-huh. Did you
She
find it?
goes back there. She comes out after a half hour. There's no marinara in the back room.
Oh, no. You wait.
Neither one, both of us remember this jar of marinara sitting there.
Somebody
And
used it or dropped it and forgot. Ooh, maybe she, you know what? Maybe she's like you with the bird feeder thing. Maybe she dropped it and didn't say nothing. Be like, I'm gonna get him back from my pretty bird feeder.
that was if she would have dropped it in the back room, there would be in the pantry. Being as our pantry is carpeted, There's no way she'd gotten the marinara out of the carpet.
Maybe she brought it to the kitchen to do something with it. She dropped it.
Yeah, and then I would have found marinara sauce on one of my stainless steel.
Floors?
Uh, no, on like the stove or the refrigerator or the dishwasher. There'd been drips of marinara somewhere
Oh,
that
that's
she
right. That's
didn't
the stuff
clean
she
up.
lashes.
You know,
Oh,
and
she's
there's
she's
no
not. She lets stuff slip. She doesn't catch everything.
so there's no way she cleaned up the kitchen well enough that she was going. We must have used it and not even realized it. And then when we went, hey Wiley, and then not even known that. I mean, we just went to Sam's. We would have bought more marinara there,
Good morning, Billy.
but so and we ended up having salad for dinner last night. Ate healthy.
That's what I'm doing tomorrow for dinner.
I
Last
I
night,
I just made up a couple big bowls of salad, and that was dinner.
I couldn't. Now, if I don't put bacon in.
Your mic's breaking up a little bit.
Man, I hate this. You know what? I'm gonna shut up because the next thing I know, I'm gonna talk bad about my mic and it's gonna break on me completely. I'm just gonna shut up. Mm. But yeah,
Oh,
we have that in my house where something will disappear. Like my glasses disappeared twice now. Okay, and both times my son said, "I don't know," but I've also seen stuff sticking out the trash too, and I'll be like, "When were you gonna tell me we ran out of this or you broke this, or whatever?" Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. He didn't forget. No, he's notorious. Shit. So yeah, that's
oh, I gotta get this job done today.
what you.
Oh, the wife, she found out how nice these slides are on the bottom of furniture.
Oh, okay. You got to go
So
get
she
more now.
she bought a bag full, wants me to put them underneath all the chairs, and wants me to flip the kitchen table and put them
Oh,
underneath the kitchen table.
okay, that's cute. She got you a honey do. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then she wants them on the uh, coffee table in the living room and
Oh,
such. And it's like,
I hope Spanky doesn't bump into me running from lightning and just mess up all the furniture in your house.
well, right now he's asleep next to me on the couch with his blanket on him.
You know what I mean?
He went out and ran himself ragged this. He, we went out and played catch for about 20 minutes this morning,
Oh,
and that just absolutely wore. He's 13, 14 years old now. He's not a young puppy anymore. He wears
it's
out
still
20 minutes of playing ball with him, and he's done for the day.
snapping. He hears that lightning and thunder, though. He'll move.
Yeah, that's true about that too.
I just hope he doesn't bump
I'm just glad
towards
we
the
don't
ground.
have any of that going on right now.
You don't have a glass tabletop for your coffee table,
Actually, we do.
man. I don't mean like the glass is inlaid in wood. I mean it's
No,
just a
the glass
pedestal
is
and a
inlaid
piece.
in wood.
Okay, that's different. Because if it was like glass on top of a pedestal, like people have now, I hate
Oh
that shit
no,
so
no, no,
much.
no, no, no.
I hate that. I would probably be the one to trip on it and tip it over or bump into it or something. Because I'm clumsy. And then
Nah,
I have
the
nobody to
outer
blame but myself.
look about the outer 3 inches all the way around, 3 4
I've
inches
seen
is
that.
all wood,
Those
and
are
then it's
nice
got
looking.
glass in the center.
Those are okay looking, but oh my god. And the glass
No,
dining table that's not even inlaid. It's just bam, a piece of glass on top. No.
no, 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 no. You can't move. I've seen too many people moving that stuff and just have that glass shatter on them.
Dude, I have seen so many Craigslist ads with just the fucking pedestal or just the framework. Come pick this up free. And I'm like, of course it's fucking busted.
Now, I did have a friend of mine that he would buy that stuff and take them home and make wooden tops for them,
It's kind of cool.
and then
But the
turn
frames are
around
usually pretty cheap. They're
and
like
sell them.
cement or something. You know, I'm
I
getting
have
riled.
you seen
Huh?
that guy that does the he buys uh big, I mean, uh huge logs, and he cuts them lengthwise into slabs and makes tabletops out of them. And he's
There's a couple of guys, and they put resin in it to make it look like an
yes,
ocean. That's
right.
that's nice. I've seen a lot of people are doing that now.
Yeah, there's a guy that does the mixes the acrylic in there.
Yep.
Yeah, he there's another guy I saw that does it, that he'll ask you what your hobby is,
Oh, now that's new. I
and
haven't heard of that.
then he'll turn around and he'll put, like, if you're into golfing, he'll put golf balls and tees and flags and such in that acrylic.
Mm, uh, maybe if it was Hello Kitty.
So, and I, and then, oh yeah, my tables aren't that bad. They start off at $12,000. Huh?
Yeah, because you know how expensive wood is now. Dude, I just to make like a cabinet or something. I have to. Oh, I don't have a house to mortgage, but pretty close to what I'd have to do.
Yep.
Wood is ridiculous. Even cheap like balsa and plywood that only
Oh,
little kids would use to make little birdhouses and shit. It's crazy.
those and yeah, trying to stay out of the politics of it here, but
Uh,
that won't
it's
stay to last
impossible.
too long. Those idiots doing all the protesting,
Ah,
and they're talking about being poor little college students, but they're using
bullshit.
$500 worth of wood
Yeah, to make the
in
stupid
their
little sign.
encampments. It's like,
Yeah,
okay, and where did you find all that scrap lumber? You know, I can't afford that wood that you're buying up. I
right?
will, I will. Monkey had it on his video last night, and I was going to save it.
I
Those
get so
guys
mad when I
using
see
the
that
trash
shit.
cans as shields.
Oh, they still have metal trash cans?
No, no, the Rubbermaid ones.
Oh, oh, oh my God. Good luck with that
They
shit. They're
they
not
they
going.
cut the bottoms out of these things and then cut the tops into thirds lengthwise.
Wow, that is
and
non-recyclable as fuck. They are destroying the environment with their
and
bullshit.
they were using them as shields against the cops.
No, man, you know what? Just because they say they're recycle bins doesn't mean they are recyclable. Holy shit. That is such a waste.
Well, hey, Wiley, this guy can only make. I mean, it takes him uh, from start to finish probably a month to a month and a half per table that he makes. So, yeah,
I've
he
seen some that like put lights in them and stuff. Like, oh my God.
now
Pretty.
there's another guy that's gotten pretty big. He takes and puts salted water on the wood
Okay.
and then electrodes on either end and does the burning
Oh, yeah, they
where it
make like
look
a picture or a tree or something.
and where lets the electricity flow from one end to the other.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's really some beautiful stuff there.
Sometimes it looks like light. Man, those things are nice. Oh,
So, and he does everything from tables to jewelry boxes to canes and walking staffs.
nice.
And he uses a type of acrylic that glows in the dark,
Yeah.
and that's pretty wild.
Damn. That'd be like $1,200 now, Willie.
Yeah, really.
No, we got you. I know.
Oh, UPS is dropping stuff off at my house.
What'd you get
Cool.
me?
I don't know. She dropped it off. Now, this is going to irritate me. this is going to irritate me, and I know I'm going to get irritated when I walk out and I take a look. Right next to my front door, there's a bench. Right next to that bench and next to the front door is a table.
Okay.
Did she put this package on the table? Did she put
No.
this package on the bench? Or did she put it on the ground right in front of the door to where in order to open the door, I got to slide the box around?
We don't know.
Ah,
Maybe she thinks she may be blind or something. I don't know.
irritating as all get out. Why not set it on the bench? Why not set it on the table? Why set it on the ground? Let's see, who's it for? Is it for? It's probably for the wife.
I will say when I get my groceries, they do put it next to my door, but my door opens in, and if I open my door a crack through the lock and I don't see my groceries there, I get,
Right?
mm, yeah. So it's almost like they're playing hide and seek with my groceries. And they've
Uh,
left it at the wrong apartment before, so if I don't see it instantly, I get mad.
okay, yeah, this is definitely for the wife.
Oh, I'm not asking.
No, I don't open her packages. I just
Okay. Okay, but even
I
if you did,
I just set it down to the side and put it set it on the end table at her end of the couch.
see, Willie,
And
I was just about to ask, you don't have any porch pirates in your neighborhood? You never
well,
had a problem with that?
uh, it
Okay,
depends
I'm
on
not.
where they set the package. If they set the
Okay.
package outside of the gate, then yeah,
Ooh,
we have a porch pirate problem.
anybody
But
else take it? They'll think it's abandoned if it's
but
outside. Yeah.
if they set it inside of the gate, then no, because
Okay.
we got that 6 foot privacy fence all
Okay,
around the
really?
house.
I don't have a problem with porch pirates. I have a problem with the fucking post office because they're more likely to steal my shit than the neighbors.
Really?
No, I'm telling you, I'm not. People think I'm kidding. I ordered. My daughter wanted a nativity set, and I ordered one out of wood, so you can't break it. So it's got like the back piece, and it's got the little figures. The back piece is about 4 feet, 3 feet wide, and so many inches high.
Mm-hmm.
My mailbox is like 4 inches. It's like the length of my thumb to my pinky, whatever that is. Okay, there's no way upside down, sideways, whatever that box. I'm talking about just the figure itself. It's that wide, that size. Then you got the packing and the box and everything. There's no way that box was fitting in my box. So I went to complain. I brought my slip. I brought everything, my shipping number. And they're like, "Oh, it was in the mailbox." I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah. Did you look all the way up?" I'm like, "Ma'am, it's 5 inches wide. There's no way it's fitting in there unless you fold it. And you can't fold wood. There's no hinges on that thing." Yeah. So they argued, and I got nowhere. And they just kept. We investigated it, and we found ourselves not guilty of any negligence. Your package is in that box. You have to find it. So I would do that. I would. I mean, I'd be mad anyway, but it made it worse because it was my daughter. It was right before Christmas,
Right.
and we were going to put up Christmas, and I was so fucked. And I had gotten that on what do you call it, with my PayPal money, and I had no money in the bank account to get a replacement in person. I was so mad. Now I got a little people that so yeah, fucking
Yeah.
post office.
Th- this is a I, this weekend I've got to go do something special for the wife, I guess.
Uh-oh. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. It's her birthday. It's Mother's Day this month too.
No, I don't care about Mother's Day.
Whoa! Damn!
What?
No, I'm keeping my mouth shut. You just said it like that, though.
I I don't buy my wife anything for Mother's Day.
Oh my God.
I haven't bought anything for my wife for Mother's Day in at least 10 years.
One of my friends felt so
She's
bad for me.
she's not my mother.
Oh, 10 years old. So that means you used to buy stuff when
Okay.
kids.
Now,
Okay.
when my son was small, I would take him to the store to buy things for Mother's Day.
Yeah, my ex used to do that. Sometimes he
Okay.
still does it.
But I don't but the problem I do now the thing is though is come Sunday, she will have officially put up with me for 34 years.
Oh, damn, I
So
feel like your last anniversary was like yesterday. I'm like, "Hmm,
so I've got to do something for her on Sunday, I guess. I don't know
yes,
what. Maybe I'll take her out and buy her a pair of shoes.
that's cute.
I mean, she is getting a little tired of being barefoot. She's too old to get pregnant, so I'll just buy her a pair of shoes.
Damn. Oh,
Hey, Wiley. Yeah, well, yeah, she's put up with me for a long time, so I got to do something nice for her on occasion.
okay. I'm not gonna lie, but when you had that list up from Bing, whatever, I saw a pair of shoes and they were ugly as hell. They were sandals, but they looked really comfortable. Those the soles looked really nice.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't have to buy her shoes because I just bought her a pair of Crocs.
Oh my God, Crocs are not shoes. Don't do this shit to me.
Oh, she loves them.
Yeah, but they're not shoes.
What do you mean they're not shoes? They
They are
go on her
shoe
feet.
adjacent. Oh
They
my
go
fucking!
on her feet.
I could put a paper bag on my feet. That doesn't make it a shoe. Jesus, I'm so disappointed. I got her Crocs so she don't need shoes. What the? You always need shoes.
Well, that's why I bought her a pair of Crocs.
Oh my God! If you connect
Th-
Crocs to shoes one more time,
and they'll last her for at least 5 or 6 years.
I can feel it. This is what a stroke
I
is
mean,
like
they
today.
won't wear out.
I'm smelling toast, dude. She's not gonna wear them to like a a nice dinner out. She's all dressed up. She got those clunky ass Crocs on her feet.
Who goes out to eat dinner? I cook.
Yes, and you're an excellent cook, but sometimes you just want to take her out somewhere pretty where she can get dressed up, not even eat, just to go out. Don't,
Well,
God
yeah,
damn it.
and she usually picks the same Mexican restaurant to go eat at.
Okay, are you good? Well, okay, say you got a friend that's having an anniversary or a party or something. You got to take her in the fucking Crocs?
Oh, if that's what she wants, if that's what she has to wear, yeah.
Oh, but that's the point, though. She doesn't have to wear that if you take her and get her some shoes. Take that woman out and get her some shoes. They don't need to be like, what do you call it? um that fucking what's his name, that Chinese guy. I can't fuck. They don't need to be Labutan or anything like that. Just get her some nice shoes. Shit, dude. I used to have
Well,
like a dozen pair
I,
of shoes from
I
Payless.
guess I could take her to the Skechers store.
You're trying to. You know what? You're baiting me now. Okay, I see what you're fucking doing. You don't do this. You are not my real husband. Do not do this to me. Yeah, I was smelling toast for a good minute, and then I realized what he was doing. Dude, that is not funny. Do you
No,
remember?
I'm seriously though. I did just buy her a pair of
Oh my
Crocs
God!
2 weeks ago,
Please stop saying Crocs. Please, that hurts my soul.
and she
I mean, I
loves
thought,
them. She wears them to work.
I thought the flip flops were bad that I wear, and then you said Crocs, and you took it to a whole new level. Holy shit! Back before I realized what being a woman was, and I still had shoes. I miss Payless. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not even gonna lie. I miss Payless. I had the cutest shoes from there. Oh,
Yeah, Wiley, I think I did too.
you don't need to be so proud. That's that's domestic violence right there, dude. You should have gotten him one left from each shoe and just put them in the box like that. It's still a pair, even if they're both left. So,
Go to the store and buy two left shoes.
yeah, you don't even need to say nothing. Just get two of the same one in a different color and slap them in there. It's two left. It's a pair. No, you didn't
There's a
say they have to
guy,
be the same pair.
there's a double amputee out there on the internet that he, young guy, double amputee at the knee,
Yeah.
and he's got prosthetics, of course, and he went and had feet made so he could wear sandals.
Okay. I guess I'm guessing they're rubber then instead of the hard plastic, like silicone or something.
Yeah,
Okay, I hear you.
and then he just goofing around one day, and he got a pair of his old cowboy boots,
Oh,
and he's got two pair of leg. Well, he's got his regular prosthetics that make him his normal height,
okay.
and then he's got what he
Oh
calls the
no.
stubbies, which is just it screws on right, so he's like knee high. It's like he's walking
Okay.
around on his knees.
Fun size. I got you.
Yeah, fun size. Especially his kids are all under the age of 5. So,
Oh my god, I would have taken advantage of that so hard.
oh,
Anyway.
he does. He does. He takes full advantage of it.
No, as a kid, I would have
Oh,
taken advantage. Yeah, yeah. I was a bad kid, but
having your dad the same size as you.
well, he wasn't really around, but he was kind of fucked up. So yeah, I had that was a whole other thing I took advantage of. But I'm
But
picturing it now.
but he went and bought a pair of cowboy boots, or had a pair of cowboy boots, and he modified them so he could put them on over his stubbies.
Oh,
So he's a 3.5 foot tall
cowboy.
cowboy.
Oh my God, does he have the Stetson too? He'll just be
Yes,
hat and boots coming
yes.
down the street like a cartoon with two little eyes
The
sticking
the
out.
only
That's
thing
it.
he doesn't have is the big belt buckle.
Oh no, that would be the end. That would be like across his mouth at that point. That's just he'd be like a mini Yosemite Sam going around the. But yeah, I've been seeing those a lot on the internet lately. The little um prosthetic. I didn't watch that show, so
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
God. Yeah. I forgot all about Hank Hill's dad.
I don't know. I know it's King
Uh,
of the Hill. I just don't know the show.
I when that show first came out, I thought it was hilarious. I loved watching it.
Hmm. It's jumped the shark though, hasn't it?
And well, I quit watching it after like the second or third season.
Yeah, yeah. It gets tired after a while.
Hank Hill's dad. What is his name? Cotton Hill.
Oh, people still name their kids Cotton. Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Cotton Lydell Hill. Oh, he was the father of Good Hank Hill, or G.H. Junicero, his illegitimate half Japanese son, and at least
Oh,
270 others.
hey, shh.
Whoa!
I'm
Oh, Hank's
sorry.
daddy was a player.
Oh my God. I killed him. Ah, y'all watch the show and I never
Two 270 siblings. Could you imagine showing up to a family reunion and 270 of them are your brothers and sisters?
yeah. No.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
really.
order's coming tomorrow.
Yeah. Cotton was a military man and didn't believe in condoms.
Gave no fuck. I mean, well, apparently he did because he got so many
He gave
kids.
a lot.
Damn! I can't believe I did that to myself. Okay, so I ordered cookie jars for my kids, and they're coming tomorrow. And I'm so excited.
Cookie jars.
I should. Well, I used to use like clear canisters because and they're really good. They're from Walmart and they're hard plastic and they're clear, and they got a
Right.
good seal on them. And they're not just like some plastic Tupperware crap, like disposable fake Tupperware. They're nice. They're name brand. And I got it for my pasta
Right.
because every once in a while you'll get that little weevil or whatever, and everything is destroyed. So I keep everything in containers and organized and shit. It looks good on the fridge. So my daughter finally is like, I want a cookie jar. Can I have a cookie jar? And I was already keeping her. I have to keep her and her brother's cookies separate. She gets the Oreos. He gets the chocolate chip. They don't mix well in the jar, so I keep them in their little plastic containers. I'm like, okay. She got a little Hello Kitty jar, and he got a Snoopy on top of the doghouse. I'm so excited. It's almost like I got them for myself, but they picked them out. But I'm so excited, like a fucking weirdo. Yeah, I just got the notification they're on the way. Whoop, whoop.
That makes you a happy camper.
It really does. It's so weird. I mean, it could have been T-shirts, but if it was cute, I'd be all excited and everything. And so I got to go tomorrow to the Staples, the locker, to go get them. Whoop, whoop. I do like picking stuff up at the locker because I don't trust anybody in this building. I don't trust the mailman. I don't trust nobody. I've had bad luck when I trust people.
I, mm,
Hmm.
I I saw a cookie recipe the other day. I am so tempted to make,
Tell me, I want to know.
but you and the thing about is it uses all store bought. You get store bought chocolate chip cookie dough, and you put that in your tin, in your muffin tin with a liner, right? Then you
Hmm.
place an Oreo cookie on top of that. Then on top of that, you use the sugar cookie dough
Ew.
and bake it.
Okay, wait. What was the first thing in the pan?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, first thing in the pan is chocolate chip cookie dough, then
Okay,
an
so you got
Oreo
the,
cookie,
and then the
then
sugar.
the double fudge, double chocolate fudge mix.
Oh, I
And you
love that.
and you pour that on top of the Oreo cookie and chocolate chip cookie dough. Then bake it.
See, I thought you said sugar cookie, and I was like, ew. No, I don't like
Well,
sugar
no,
cookie.
no. What was they said you can either use the chocolate chip or sugar cookie for your bottom.
They have no flavor. It's like putting sugar in water and acting like it's soda pop. No, that's not a real cookie. I'm sorry. Mixing
Mm.
flour and vanilla
Well,
and sugar.
I've never tried store bought sugar cookies
Oh, they're fucking horrible.
because I've got my grandmother's recipe for sugar
Okay.
cookies,
Still though,
and
they put
I
M&Ms in them. That does not make
and
them better.
I absolutely love them.
Okay.
Congratulations, Wiley. Absolutely,
Wow.
congratulations.
That's good. That's good. You're out of that.
That's
Okay. Just remind me once in a while. And I won't talk about booze in the stream. Okay. I feel bad
all,
now.
all, all seriousness, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, really.
I
That
grew up in a family of alcoholics. I've said that
me too.
before, and I remember when my dad quit, and it was like night and day on him.
My friend quit a couple of years ago and he's been drinking for like 30 years. And they had to put him somewhere. And I don't mean in a basement, I mean in a facility because he was going nuts for a while. Yeah, he was out for months.
No, my dad just disappeared from the family for 6 months while he quit drinking.
Yeah.
So
Some people can do it on their own. He could not do it on his own.
uh, and his AA mentor was a Mennonite,
Oh man,
and that guy was simply amazing.
my friend doesn't do the AA thing. He does hang with a guy from AA because he saw those 12 steps, and a lot of them is BS. Like apologizing to people you wronged, even though they fucking deserved it. Because I know the people he's wronged, and they're all assholes. So yeah, you know what? That's actually cocaine. Okay, I don't know about that. Damn.
I that was a discussion I had with my doctor here a couple days ago. I got that new doctor, and uh, there's something about him I don't trust. I feels like he doesn't trust me to be telling him the truth,
Oh, I hate that. Okay.
you know. And so I was talking to my family doctor, and I was telling her about him, and she goes, "Well, you do know what he is." I said, "Well, he's a neurologist." She goes, "Yeah,
Okay.
but he is also their um, pain management monitor,
Oh, there you go.
and he's used to people lying to him all the time and trying to get stronger pain pills,
I know people like that.
stronger drugs."
They go doctor shopping.
And it's like, okay, I've been on these pills now for 7, 8 years.
Uh huh.
I've gotten two increases in strength over those 7 or 8 years. I haven't had an increase in strength in at least 2 years.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. I put up with more pain. So I don't, because I don't want to get stronger and stronger meds until I
Right.
actually need them.
I hear you.
I said, besides that, I'm getting ready to turn 65 here in a few months. I've never even smoked marijuana in my life.
Same.
And she looked at me, she goes, "You've never even," I said, "I've never even smoked it. I've held it
Nope.
one time and that was it." And he was like, she's like, it's like, "I'd really wish I could get all three of you people in one room for
Hmm.
15 minutes
Tell you all at one time.
so that y'all could talk about me
Fair
and
dope.
get his ass caught up to speed."
There you go.
You know? And she just started laughing. She goes, "Yeah, I know. When you're seeing so many different doctors, and like I had to have 10 vials of blood drawn the other day,
Oh, damn.
and I couldn't eat or drink anything for 15 hours prior to
Oh no, I'm a fatty. You kill me now.
getting it done. And then I didn't realize it, but I had to have the blood draw done before 9 a.m. And I
Ooh.
and I walk in at 8:30 in the morning. They start drawing the blood at 8:56.
Okay. Hey, you were still on time.
Hey, they got them all drawn by 9 a.m. She's going.
Oh, there you
She's
go.
like, you you're lucky we got this done in time. I'm like, yeah, really,
What, were they
because
just gonna stop and not let you eat the rest of the day and pick up in the morning?
well, I'd had to schedule it for a couple of days later. You know, fi- yeah, 15 hours without eating is no big deal.
For you?
All right. I mean, a lot of times I only eat one meal a day anyway.
That's true. I mean, there have been a time when I've actually forgotten to eat the stress, and I'll go a day or two and realize, oh shit, I forgot to eat. That's why I'm dizzy.
You're right, Wiley. I probably would be impressed.
I'll tell you this, Willie. I don't have a problem with people that smoke pot because the few people I've known that have lived in a permissive state and then they go either get a different job or they move and they have to cut it off. They start drinking, and that's when they become real assholes. The people I know that smoke pot, except for my abusers, they're mostly kind of chill. But once you take them off like abruptly and they go for the bottle, it's bad. I can't talk to those people anymore. I've cut off so many people for that. Drunk Steve and a whole bunch of other people. I just nope. They are awful fucking people like that. Anyway,
No, I want nothing to do. Well, like I said, I've never done an illegal drug in my life,
I did one by accident.
and uh, and I mean I've been on pain, and like I said, I've been on these pain meds now for 7, 8 years. So,
So
and
wait,
even
was it the
so, I try not to take try to take them instead of taking two a day. A lot of days I get away with only taking one and a half.
yeah, I know people who do that.
But God, to oh yeah,
Yeah. When I got hit
while
by that,
I
you
when
first.
I dislocated my shoulder, they tried getting away with giving me Motrin 800s, and it's like
That's what they gave me. I was like, fuck
uh,
that. Okay.
the
Yeah.
the military just automatic. Their first pain pill they go to for regardless is Motrin 800s.
That's everybody, even the dentist now. Even
No,
you had surgery, they're giving you that shit. Makes me wonder if they got some kind of deal with that company or something.
no, and it's like God, Motrin 800s and Flexeril. Those are the two most prescribed drugs I ever received the whole time I was in the military. Went in with the
Dude.
sore with muscle strains. They gave you Flexeril.
And there you go, right there. I just said it. Look at Willie there. See?
Yep.
I'll
Uh,
tell you, when I got hit by the car and the whole left side of my face was gone, and I was literally black from the neck down, these motherfuckers gave me Motrin 800. And even then, my fucking drug addict relatives that I was living with still took them from me because they didn't want me to get addicted. So I had literally no painkillers hobbling around their fucking house like that. I know.
mm, mm.
I know. It does, because you know what? The passerby would tell the cops that I look like I got shot out of a circus cannon. Yeah, I live with some crazy people, Willie. I got stories. So yeah, like the time I accidentally did cocaine and didn't intend to.
Ooh.
No, it was not fun. Okay, it was okay. They didn't want to like fix their own shit. Okay, like they would wake me up in the middle of the night to roll them joints, so I got really fast at it. But this time they're like, crush this cocaine rock, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to be doing this shit. But I had to do it because they outnumbered me. So I'm sitting there with a little screen, and it's not even a screen; it's a strainer, a plastic strainer that you use in the kitchen. And I'm crushing it and crushing it. And I went to breathe in because I was allergic to all the drugs they were doing. So I was a mouth breather, and I inhaled at a chip. I mean, it was so tiny you couldn't even see it on your finger. But I felt it, and it dissolved instantly. It was so tiny. It probably wouldn't even have shown up on a drug screen if I got tested right there. Dude, I was fucked up for the whole day. That you make kids go through that, they will never touch drugs because I was bug eyed and just quietly in my head freaking out the whole day. It was not a fun experience. It was no. Yeah, yeah. There you go, Tony.
Tired. They tried when they took out my wisdom tooth. They injected the first two things of Novocaine in, and they start yanking on it, and it's like,
Uh,
ouch, I'm feeling that. So they said, okay. They injected a third one in. They started yanking on it. Man, hey, I'm feeling this. This hurts.
yeah, it's down in your
So
nerves and shit.
so they inject a fourth one in,
Oh no, they're trying to kill you.
right? And I'm still feeling this thing. And that doctor, he said, well, I'm not injecting you no more. And he gives a big old yank, And he goes, I all of a sudden just tell by looking at the expression on his face that he's like, oh shit, I've done screwed up, right?
Took out the wrong tooth.
No, 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 no. He got the right tooth.
What did he do?
He didn't realize there was a water cyst around the root of the tooth. So all of the
Oh,
Novocaine he injected and none of it made it to the root, to the nerve endings.
oh my
And
God.
like,
That's why.
he's like, yeah, okay,
Let's pretend this never happened.
you know, uh, uh, I
Mm.
guess I should have believed you when you said you were feeling that.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I mean, he yanked the tooth like, and it was just like he hadn't shot me up with anything.
You know what turned me something like that turned me off at the dentist, man. When I was little, I had to get a filling, and he started drilling. I started screaming because it was right, like the whole nerve was exposed once the air hit it, and he just kept drilling. And he said, "You gonna stop or do you want this?" He showed me this needle. Honestly, I don't even think it was a real needle. I think it was like some kind of prop they had for like the window or something. That
Right.
thing was longer than his arm. It's not funny. It was full of like a yeah, that's pretty bad, but I could tolerate that, but my tooth was fucking killing me. And it had like a blue or green liquid in it. And the needle itself was half the length, like up to the elbow in his arm. But the needle itself on but the syringe like behind the needle, that was long. This thing was fucking huge.
It had to be a prop.
But that's what he showed me. That was fucking mental abuse right there. I'm wondering if he like took whatever because I was on Medicaid as a little kid. I wondered if he took like whatever drugs I should have gotten and then just went wrote it off as he gave them to me and pocketed those motherfuckers. Dude,
Steve
that was aggravating.
Martin from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Thank you for." I forgot about that. Yeah, he was kind of like that. He took real joy in my pain. I was little. I was like 6 or something. I was tiny too. Motherfucker,
Wiley, I've
that's motherfucker.
never the uh, Dennis in the Air Force hated me. No, I had
Oh no.
mandatory yearly appointments. God, I hated those. And they hated me because I'd go in there, and other than them pulling that one tooth, uh, all they couldn't even schedule. I got scheduled for like 3 cleanings in my entire 20 years, and they just, it was like, okay, yeah. Now I brush my teeth twice a day. I gargle and rinse out my mouth with that nasty old brown Listerine.
Mm,
And whenever I feel like I got something caught between my teeth, I floss.
right.
And they're like, well, you got this chipped tooth here. Do you want us to take care of that? Not, it ain't bothering me, so leave it alone.
Huh?
Alice in Ohio at drag strip when I was 21, got robbed for. Holy crap!
Yeah, I read that.
Damn, Wiley, you man, I thought my medical history was something else. Oh, yeah. That's why. Okay, you're right.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. They're going to give you the absolute bare minimum to make your pain somewhat tolerable.
But they're kind of doing that automatically now, unless it's surgery, and even then, sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Most
hey,
doctors won't prescribe pain meds
it's
anymore.
bad. So wait, tell me something. Who prescribed you the GABA? Was it that new doctor or somebody else?
Oh, the gabapentin was originally prescribed by my leg doctor, and then when it needed to go, and then he transferred it over to my neurologist to start prescribing it over to me.
Oh, so
So
he didn't raise a fuss over that.
no, no, because the my leg doctor quit prescribing anything, uh, any kind of narcotics or anything like that at all. He just the FDA or the DEA or whoever, they've cramped down with so many new rules and we think the ATF is bad.
Mm.
These people dealing with medicine with
Yeah.
doctors, they're even worse. They're even bigger tyrants. Now, gabapentin is a neurological pain blocker. The problem with the when your pain is caused by nerves and not
Yeah.
by anything by muscle or something like that.
If there's nothing else you can do, bam.
So and like I said, I mean, Monkey's been on them forever. In
My
fact,
internet husband.
he quit taking them here not too long ago. He said,
Really?
"Yeah,
I don't know. My internet husband
uh,
takes them though, and they knock him the fuck out too.
oh, I'm just under the legal limit
So
for
is he.
and they don't
Mm.
bother me whatsoever. I take 2,400 a day, three
Ooh,
800 pills.
I don't know his dosage, but yeah, he gets all drowsy and shit. It's like me with the Benadryl. I'll take like one or two and I'm gone. That's it. I have nothing to do that day. But that's it.
I don't think well, I know I've taken uh, Benadryl for something in the past, but I don't. Okay, gabapentin is okay. It's anticonvulsant medicine used for seizures, nerve pain, and restless leg syndrome.
Damn. I should get that shit for my daughter. Really? Have you
So
done fucking everything? Holy shit. You're only in your 30s, I think, and look at you. Damn. That's fucked up.
yeah, that that's why I guess I'm that rare person that I've never taken anything like that.
Me neither. I'm too
I
scared. I'm
mean,
a coward. Did you
now,
see the what is it? The little movies they show you in school like Reefer Madness or whatever that
oh
shit is?
yeah, I remember Reefer Madness.
I didn't see that, but I saw stuff about the drug driving car accidents and stuff.
What the artificial blood all over the screen.
Oh, it was everywhere,
You
man.
could tell that they painted the blood on this.
I was like, now that's a party.
Oh, yeah. I remember I was watching this stuff back in the '70s, man. That was in school.
It didn't
Uh,
get better in the 80s.
now
They just
those movies are funny, but
yeah, they are.
the
There was like
Stranger Danger videos that they used to have back in the days.
okay, you want to know something funny though? The irony in that is in the
Huh?
80s it wasn't really. I mean, they said it was stranger danger, but 95% of those kidnappings in the 80s were relatives.
Right.
Now, 95% of them are not a fucking relative. It's trafficking. Like people literally snatch you up, but they're still saying, "Oh, it's it's really your family. This is all stranger danger paranoia." It's all flipped now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've definitely
Yeah, I'm not gonna
had
argue.
some experiences that I'd never even thought about having. I see. I didn't do kickboxing. I did Wing Chun and Taekwondo and
God,
Judo.
listen to this official. Damn. I will
And
admit, I did watch a lot of those tournaments, though.
the instructors, when are you going to go for your black belt? I'm not going to go for my black belt. I'm happy staying at my brown belt, and that's where I'm going to stay. I'm not going to black belt. N-
Oh, what the hell?
Not going to do it. But why not? Because I don't want to. I don't want
They
to be. as long as you're, as soon as you get that black belt, you get that, you know, somebody's going to try to take you out.
It's not just that though. The school wants you to have that black belt, so they got one more black belt student on their roster that they can brag about. You
Yeah,
know,
and then you also find you got that idiot that comes up there and says, "Oh, so you a black belt, you badass. Well, I'm going to jump you in the bar or something."
my little boyfriend when I was one of my first boyfriends, he was in taekwondo and shit. And this is before it became really popular too.
Right.
And I went to Oxford like a little nerd and cheered him on. It was ridiculous.
Well, I started taking it because I started taking Wing Chun because I got tired of getting my I did not like to fight in high school,
Okay, I hear you.
and I got tired of getting my ass whipped.
Ooh,
So, because I didn't like punching people, I took Wing Chun and Judo. That way you get around, you don't punch people. Learn how
okay,
to learn how to do things without punching people,
that's a good way to
which
go.
make me happy. Because
And
I don't like hurting my hands on other people's faces and heads and bodies.
I say keep as much distance as possible. That's a
Right.
good way to go. Get that range up.
And since I've gotten old and fat, I just carry a
Oh my
gun.
god. Oh my god. Okay, that's someone whose house I will not be sneaking into to get that last roll of toilet paper because I ran out. Okay, between Frankie and the gun
We keep our toilet paper in the garage.
and the attack bird feeders, and I no, it's okay. But thank you
The
for telling me. Not that I'll ever
the
need to know.
the the wife when we goes to Sam's, she'll go, "Oh, I don't know how much toilet paper. Well, I guess I better buy another thing of toilet paper." And we
I did
get
that a couple
home and she's got two big things of toilet paper already in the garage. So now we got three.
Okay, I did that once and that backfired on me because my son didn't tell me when we were running out. And he was really like OCD about making sure there's paper in every bathroom and everything. And he didn't tell me when we ran out. So I'm like, hey, bring me a roll of tissue. He's like, we're out. I'm like, because we had it for so long. We had it for months. I got
Right.
comfortable and forgot to, keep up on it. He didn't. Yeah, we have rules about that shit. He broke all the rules. Didn't tell me nothing. Yeah, that was
Well, usually before we go to Sam's, we go out through the garage.
okay.
And that way, you just take a look over and see whether or not you need paper towels or toilet paper.
Okay.
And and for a couple of weeks there, we didn't go through the garage. And so she just, well, I think we need more toilet paper, so we better get some. It's
Hmm.
like I did one time with honey,
We've all done that with something.
and picked up that big 2 pound jar of honey at Sam's Club and come home and find one already sitting there. But I use a lot of honey in my cooking.
It's not gonna go bad or nothing. It's honey.
No,
But yeah, we've all had that where we bought extra or something. Now I just make my ex get it so I don't feel so bad. I'm like, "You going to Costco? Yeah, what you want?" I'll give him a little list because honestly, now with these prices, it's actually cheaper to get the majority of your stuff at Walmart, even when you get it in bulk.
I have never been in a Costco.
It's the same as the other stores.
Now, you always hear about Costco. You don't ever hear about Sam's Club.
I
So
tell you though, Costco's got good fucking takeout food in there. They got pizza and it's so good. They put so much cheese on it, and they got them.
Sam,
And it's uh,
Sam's has got. I like their hot dogs.
I like Costco hot dogs too, but I don't get them because my ex, because he'll still be eating that. It's not halal. Whatever, man.
The get the Sam's Club hot dogs. They're already. I mean,
Yeah, they're at the counter. They make them at the counter. That and the
Yep.
pizza, they serve it at the counter, and you can either get a whole pizza or you could sit there and eat it there. They got little tables, picnic tables.
Get
Yeah,
that
it's
quarter
cute.
pound hot dog.
Oh my god, and the soda with it.
and some mustard,
Mm.
or depending on my mood, I either put onion and mayonnaise or just
Oh,
mustard.
trying to remember what the other. I like my mustard, but if the mustard doesn't look like what I like, I'll get the chili. I'm okay with that. Or sour. Oh my god, mustard
Oh,
and sauerkraut.
Wiley, if I don't, I don't even try to make a rotisserie chicken. I just go ahead and buy it from Sam's Club.
I'll get it from Publix. They're pretty good there. But you know
Uh,
who has
Yeah,
really? Hmm, I'm
uh,
sorry.
yeah, get a whole rotisserie chicken, and man,
Mm-hmm.
that's good stuff. Take that and shred it up. Add some buffalo wing sauce to it, and some Philly cream cheese,
Cream cheese goes good on anything.
and uh, make and some red enchilada sauce.
Oh, I
Wrap them
love.
up and bake. Wrap them up in tortillas and bake them off. Oh yeah.
See, you lost me at the buffalo sauce, but you redeemed yourself with the red enchilada sauce. So okay, so you know what Walmart does though? They'll take the rotisserie chicken and shred it up and cut it up real good, and they'll put it in the. They'll just sell the chicken like that in little containers by the pound. I
Yeah,
love that shit.
they want, and they're too damned expensive
It
on that
is,
by the
isn't it?
pound.
When they weren't too expensive, I would get one and make really good chicken salad with it because it was all
Yeah.
white. That's my good insult when I got really mad at somebody. I'll tell them, "Yeah, your mom puts dark meat in her chicken salad." They get, they don't like that shit. Huh?
Go ahead and insult me that way. I put it on my chicken salad. I don't
Yeah, but
care.
you weren't. You're not really. So, look, you're a guy. You can get away with that shit.
I
Okay. If your mom was real Southern, that's a huge fucking insult. That's bad.
Vinegar, butter, hot sauce, garlic powder. Yeah, that sounds about
Yeah, I
right
don't
for
like that.
buffalo sauce.
That actually sounds like what they make it out of, and that shit is gross. I'm sorry. I don't. For me, I know you like it. That's fine.
Well,
Oh my god. What? Sorry.
I keep a small bottle of Frank's hot sauce in the buffalo sauce in the back room in the pantry. I keep a couple of small bottles on the rare occasions I use them.
My mom
But
used
a
to do
lot of
that.
times I'll just go ahead and I use get a can of hot rotel tomatoes,
Mm.
my own regular hot sauce, and use my immersion blender
Oh, I gotta get one of those. I like
and
those.
just whip that thing up. And right there's and maybe add in some red enchilada sauce. But
Mm.
yeah, that's that's the way to go though. I I buy the Rotel tomato sauce, or the Rotel stuff. I buy that by the case. Yeah, I put it in almost everything. I put it in my mac and cheese.
Oh my god. See,
You
now
want
I'm
good?
thinking. Hmm.
Take shredded chicken.
Uh huh.
Take that shredded rotisserie chicken,
Uh huh.
canned Rotel tomatoes, and add that to your mac and cheese.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I love you, but I can't do it. My mac and cheese is sacred. I can't do it. I'm picturing it. Sounds good, but it's I'll make beefaroni using mac and cheese, but not no no. Okay, now I'm getting upset though because bye, Digi. Have fun. Have a good day.
All right, did
Oh,
you have
tuna
a
mac
good?
and cheese.
You
I
have
thought
a
I was.
good one, my friend. Try to
Yep.
stay out of trouble.
See, I thought I was the only one that put tuna in their mac and cheese. Thank
My
you.
wife does.
You don't like it, huh?
When she makes it, she does.
But you know what? The Costco tuna, it's just white and it's in heavy chunks. You got to really work to shred it. And they pack it in water, and that is the best white tuna because it doesn't taste strong like tuna. It tastes more like chicken with a little tuna flavor. Tiny bit. Okay, what the hell is this? Nope. I don't my car warranty updating. But yeah,
Yeah, I grow habaneros there, Wiley. I don't have any. I'm out already. I don't have. I need to plant some more because I'm out right now. But yeah, I grow habaneros, and uh, I had some ghost peppers that I was growing. I grew
how you
ghost
go
peppers
ahead.
last year, and until the squirrels got into them.
Uh, oh
Squirrels
my
and
god.
ghost peppers do not go together.
I bet
They
no, but you just pointed out a good.
they both die.
Oh. Now, okay, squirrels do lead the criminal underworld, but I don't want them dead. See, now you reminded me of something though, because I was thinking of making like a little terrace garden. I gotta empty out my terrace. It's the door is locked. I can't get out there. It's stuck. But I gotta empty out my terrace. I was gonna make a little terrace garden, put little chairs out there. Then I remembered a couple years ago we have roof rats, Norwegian roof rats. Yeah, I could hear them too. No, I'm not gonna put out a garden out there for that shit. Now I've never seen them, but I've heard.
They
Oh,
were the red ghost peppers there, uh,
yeah.
Wiley.
Which is the? Do they differ in hotness depending on the color?
I've never eaten a yellow ghost pepper, and I've never seen a white ghost pepper.
All I've ever seen is the red one. So I don't. I might have seen a green one, but I don't know if
Oh
they're
wow! Yeah, I've never seen the white ones.
okay.
I've only seen the red ones.
But see, now I'm mad. Y'all got me talking about chicken and food and stuff. You reminded me of this recipe my ex had. There were two similar but different recipes of chicken. And one is kind of like butter chicken that's got tomato and stuff in it, but the pan is mostly dry. Literally no water. It's just butter, tomato, and something else. I think an onion, but I'm not sure. And then there's the other recipe, which was kind of the same, except no tomato. They put cumin powder in. And I
Mm.
don't remember the exact proportions or the recipe for either of them. And I'm so mad because I'm really craving both right now. That means I got to fucking message this motherfucker later. And I
Well,
hate
see,
him.
what I do is I with the ghost peppers and the habaneros
Huh.
is I pickle them
Oh, that's right.
and I put them on my burgers and in my omelets and such.
But didn't you say you were putting them in honey or something? You made them
N-
sweet or something, honey or I don't remember now.
No, no. Uh, I just old fashioned pickling, make
No,
up
there
a
was some
brine
kind of
and then
the
just pickle them.
jalapeno, not the habaneros. Was it the jalapeno ones you were putting something in honey, some kind of pepper.
And maybe, oh yeah, I did experiment with my habaneros.
See, I don't forget
With
nothing.
yeah, I did experiment using a honey, yeah,
Yeah, see, I
and
remember
I
everything.
it didn't work out as well as I thought it would.
It sounded really good though.
Yeah, I- it sounded good to try, so but it didn't work out as good as I thought it would.
Oh, that's sad. You should have tried to put a little sugar in it too. That might have helped. Oh,
So I've never dried them out and turned them into powder. Because, like I said, I just go ahead and slice them up, and I got a new slicer
yeah.
that I'm hoping that when I go to do them this fall, that I can slice the peppers and not screw my get them into my hands as much.
Is it an appliance or is it just a strange knife or whatever?
It's uh, it's a vertical slicer that you can load them into.
Oh, and then you have like a lever or whatever, and then
Yeah,
oh, I've seen those for potatoes.
and
That looks good. That sounds good.
yeah, you're right. The stuff is insanely hot. And maybe my taste buds and such are changing, but I'm just don't appreciate the heat as much as I used to. Maybe
It'll
I've
kill
ran,
your taste buds.
maybe I've destroyed my endorphin, my endorphin glands where I don't get that endorphin rush anymore.
But seriously, that stuff will kill your taste buds. For real. Eventually.
So, uh,
Willie, you're practically a fucking transformer by the way you described yourself. You probably don't even taste it right now. I'm sorry. I'm not mocking you. I'm just impressed. Cause yeah, yeah, really impressed. I haven't reached that status yet. Why would you do that?
I know,
Did you
I know. I grew up with somebody that used to do that,
did you
and
take it out before the fight? What was the point of that shroom?
th- I,
That's a choking hazard.
I don't know why he did it,
That's crazy.
and but I know people. Like I said, I knew a guy that used to do that, and I don't know why.
Okay, that's crazy. I know what blood tastes like. I had a hard childhood. I know what blood tastes like. I don't need to worry about that. It, oh, this ain't- that's crazy though.
Okay, let's see here.
Damn, I gotta take my allergies, and I don't want to do it. I have shit to do today. Damn, I forgot to
No,
take cabbage.
urban rumor, legend of putting a copper penny to full breath analyzers, but that doesn't work.
Oh no, it does not. I mean, don't. I
So,
never heard of that ever in my life.
then putting a copper penny is in your mouth as a to pay off Charon, so he takes you across the river Styx.
Oh, it's a penny. Okay, I didn't know.
But
See, now you got me want to watch American Gods again. At least season one. That was good. But it was good.
I don't know.
Hey,
Anyway,
it was
that's
a good show.
what show was that?
American Gods.
Never watched it. Never
Season one was
American
good.
American Gods.
Yeah. It's all mythology is real and shit from every fucking part of the world, Africa and Greece and
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was good though. It had that one guy, and I can't remember his name, but he played Odin. Oh my god, I had such a crush on him when I was a little girl too. But he's really old and gnarly now. Willie, I'm right with you there, but you're just like 10. You're like fucking levels above.
Oh,
You
it
know,
was on Stars. That's why I've never heard of it.
it was on Amazon. It's probably still.
Oh, okay. It was Amazon and Stars. Okay.
But yeah, when I like season one was good and season two was okay. I didn't watch season three. I heard it was shit. But the first two seasons were really good. I'm
Huh.
a human. You sound like it. I
You
don't know
know,
whether you got bad luck or good luck at this point.
it tastes like blood, so you get used to it. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. The only reason why I'll say I've been a human pincushion was when my older sister was studying for her nursing degree.
Oh no.
I I was her
Little
pincushion,
wicked
practicing
bitch.
getting shots and blood draws and such. You just get horribly injured.
That's not a joke. That is your life. Holy shit. Oh my god. Honestly, you sound like me at that age though. So, so I stabbed, set on fire, hit by a car. I mean, I
My
had so much.
my cat's up to no good.
Oh no. He's a
I
good
just
boy.
I just heard a something being knocked off of something in the back of the house.
That's a coincidence. You can't blame the cat. You weren't
The
there.
the cat's not out here with us.
Maybe he's sleeping. You don't know. Maybe that noise woke him up too. Maybe he's going to check it out right now. I must protect this house. You don't know. Just blaming the cat. You just
Now,
picking on that poor baby.
Wiley, uh, being on fire. Yeah, I've been there, done that, got that flaming t-shirt.
Oh my god. I had a curling iron like pressed into my foot. It was fucked up. Okay, so this whole bag, she can't just stand next to the bed and reach for something in the windowsill. No, she got to put her big ass boat feet under the bed. So she wanted me to do her hair, and I got the curling iron heated up. But there's no place to put it, so I put it on the floor under the bed where nobody, a human, can get to it. So she stepped on it because she needs to put her feet under the bed like a dumbass. And she knew it was there. So she made this huge drama, and then when I wasn't looking, she grabbed that curling iron and forced it to the top of my foot. I had scars for
Mm,
years.
like I've said, I don't believe in I don't like hitting people, but I think that situation, any and all punches that woman would have received to her face were well deserved.
Her son was bigger than me, and he used to regularly punch me in the head, so I wasn't up for that. Um, yeah, it was not a fun lifestyle there for a while. That's why I married who I would
Mm.
never I would never have married that man otherwise. Anyway, a gas tank rupture. Please don't tell me it was full of gas.
Hey, Wiley, I got hit with hydraulic fluid at 3,000 psi in the center of my forehead once.
No, oh my god. Oh my god. This is horrible. Y'all just
So that hurt. Thank God it was the center of my forehead and not any other part of my body.
I can't keep up. I'm
That
glad I can't keep up.
had another guy. Uh, I was walking under a jet. He knew I was walking under the jet,
Um
and he dropped the flaps, and they came right down on top of my head.
oh shit.
And when flaps on a F-15 drop, they don't slowly drop. They drop fast. And they literally picked me up off the ground. I'm sitting there going, do, 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 do.
You're making y'all are making me sad.
I
This is
didn't get any
ridiculous.
stitches from neither one of those. They uh, they were surprised I didn't the deal with the flaps. They're surprised I didn't crack my skull though, because that did knock me out unconscious when he hit me like that. The the woman that hit me with the hydraulic fluid, her and I did not like each other,
Of course, there's a woman involved.
and she's like, "Oops, that was an accident. I didn't mean to release that pressure on him when he was
Whoa,
standing right
shit.
there."
Please tell
And
me
you
she
know,
got work
everybody
with me too.
everybody had to believe her because nobody wanted to do the paperwork on her that she intentionally hit someone with hydraulic fluid under full pressure.
Oh, that's bullshit.
You know, but let's see. I've lost track of how many stitches I've had in my body. I've probably had several hundred stitches over the
Dude,
years. Well, just in my one leg, I had 25 stitches from where I cut myself with the knife.
shit. That's a story. All right. Were you
Watch
in the
that.
military?
Nah, I did it at home
Of course you did. Before the military or after?
after. It was after I retarded.
Oh, you gotta stop saying that. They'll shut you down over that shit. Oh my God! Shut up, Willie. No, there's a limit. That is it. No. God damn it. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I see it.
At least I'm not hungry ever.
I,
Dude, was it when you got jumped by those guys at the race strip?
well,
No,
look at it this way. At least you could look in two different directions at the same time.
that's not a plus. Oh
You
my
know,
God,
he could look down and up at the same time.
dude, no, no.
Uh,
Yeah, I called
it,
that shit, didn't I?
it's 11 o'clock and I got to start making raviolis.
11 o'clock. I gotta start
Uh, the
sleeping.
wife wants homemade cheese ravioli for supper
Oh, those
tonight.
are so good.
So I got to start making my pasta.
Wow, when he got too old to make them, he got the silver star. They only have that up north. Jersey. Can't
Yeah.
order them.
Hey, ramen.
What?
I'm going to use a jarred pasta or a jarred. I'm going to use a jarred sauce on homemade pasta tonight.
What? No, you're fucking with me. Don't say that. Don't say that. Even if you're gonna do it, don't say it. Yeah, I did the gay gasp. I know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, okay. If you're fucking, you know what? I don't know if you're screwing me or not. I don't want to know for sure. But now I gotta know what kind of shitty sauce you gonna put. What name
Uh,
brand?
was that Rowell's?
Ew.
RAOS?
I know what Rouse is. I did have one of their soups. I don't remember what it was, but it was good. It was okay. Not great. It was
I mean, it's not a bad sauce. I've had a lot
okay.
worse.
I'm so disappointed in you. I'm yanking back your Italian. I'm
Well,
so sad.
it's a good thing I'm not Wapanese.
Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed. No, I'm kind of
Ha- Half my
sorry.
family on my dad's side is Italian.
Still,
Okay, my dad's half brother is Italian, and that whole side, and all that entire side of the family is Italian. Then, of course, my side of the family is mostly Irish and German.
okay.
And we grew up with, I mean, all the, I guess now you would call them slurs, but back then, it was just like
Yeah.
you got the mix, you got the Wapanese,
You
you
got the
got,
guinea.
huh?
You got the guinea.
Yeah, I mean, and nobody got upset over it.
That was just what you said. That's all.
No, nobody got up. Yeah, nobody got upset that if you got called a Mick or a Wop or a Wapanese. But
Wapanese is new. I gotta.
it was funny.
I just I just think that's it.
But I guess when you grow up in a small town, and
You have your own language.
everybody knows each other, you get away with that kind of stuff.
By the power invested in me from my uncle Carmine by a little Italy, New York. I have now revoked your Italian card.
I've never had an Italian card.
Oh,
So
you don't
yeah.
know it. You had it. You just don't know. Your mom was probably taking care of it. Do you know when I was little, you couldn't tell people you were part Irish, even a little part. You couldn't say it because people looked at you. You could not say that. And my parents
Uh,
grew up in a time when they still had the signs Irish need not apply in the windows and stuff. So,
oh yeah. My grandfather grew up in that time period.
but yeah,
So
so times have fucking changed. How you got all this river dance shit, and people claiming they're Irish, they're really like fifth generation American and never seen Ireland in their life and everything.
right.
So that was my
Oh,
dad. He was first generation over here. Like, I'm Irish. No, bitch, you never been there. You're American.
that's that's it. You know.
Just because your parents came over on a boat doesn't mean you're Irish.
So
Yeah.
oh, I've been called so many names in my life. It's not even fun. I was that tall, skinny kid that read books on the school bus.
Oh my God, those are the kids I liked as a kid.
Okay, I was the guy that I was 2 days ahead of the teacher on the schoolwork,
Oh my God, I used to love those little, not little, no, little green
and
introverts that didn't know they were cute. Oh
so
man.
during class I'd be sitting there reading my Isaac Asimov presents inside of the social studies book.
Uh, you ever get busted? I got busted reading Narnia and
Oh
social
yeah,
studies.
I had a teacher bounce my head off the desktop.
You can't do that now.
No,
You can't even shame them for reading something they're not supposed to because, yeah, it hurts their feelings and words can hurt as much as a fist and all that bullshit. Really, even after you learned to fight, you were getting your ass beat. Don't say it like that. Like, no,
oh I mean,
You know, I'd invite Willie out to party, except I'd probably end up being the, what do you call it, collateral damage because I have shit luck. So forget that.
you'd
Yeah.
end up in jail.
No, I wouldn't even make it to the jail. I'd be DOA en route to the hospital.
Uh, all right, well, we're going to go. I got to go ahead and go. I got business I got to take care of. I get the pasta made and set it in the refrigerator so I can start
Oh,
before I start making the raviolis out of it.
so sad.
And I need to go ahead and bake a loaf of garlic bread.
Fuck yeah, garlic bread. You almost
So,
redeemed yourself there. Yeah.
oh, see, when I bake bread for garlic bread, I bake garlic into the dough.
Yes. Oh my God, I made the naan like that. I would like put the, what do you call it? Slap the butter and then press little chopped garlic in it, and then
Right.
slap, and then when it's time to flip it, press that down in the pan. So
Yeah. I I was talking to a chef online last night, and she was, talking about making garlic confit. I'm like, okay,
oh,
and she's like, well, first thing I do is I open up and I said, oh, you don't make your own butter first?
oh, you low
And
key threw
she's
shade.
and she's like, what? And I said, well, I've got my garlic confit sitting in the refrigerator, and the first thing I did is I made my own butter that I
Did
confit the
you?
garlic in, and that butter I'm reserving back to make my garlic bread with.
It doesn't even take that long, really. I heard.
What, to make your own butter?
Yeah, I
No,
heard it does.
if you have like a KitchenAid or something like that,
Yeah.
don't take long at all. Depends on how much cream you have. You know,
See, I'm
doesn't take.
okay with not making it though, because I kind of like the different flavors. You know? I don't know.
But yeah, so I've already got my butter made up. I've got uh, about a half a pound of just garlic butter. Then I got another half a pound of this garlic butter with the all the seasonings and the herbage in it.
Mm.
and that will go into the bread dough itself.
Oh, look. Okay. I would, yeah.
So, and then when I bake it, then when I slice it up and toast it, then I'll put the confit garlic and butter on it. So yeah, that you got garlic on top of garlic on top of garlic with my bread.
When I'm making gravy, I don't care what culture it is, Indian, Italian, or whatever. One thing is always true. Somebody would say, "How do you know when to like turn it down and let it simmer?" I'll tell you when the oil's on top and it's turned red. When the oil turns red, the rest of it's ready.
So, all right. Any last words before we go there, Ramen?
Yeah, don't hang out with Willie this weekend.
Yeah,
Anyway,
not if you want to remain somewhat safe and in one body piece.
uh, great. So, he just has either. I still haven't figured out if he has really good luck or bad luck. I'm trying to work that out. I mean, he's still alive, but he's mostly a transformer now. So I
All
don't
right.
know.
Well, everybody, enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Try to stay out of trouble, Willie. But if you can't get
Oh,
stay out of it, have as much fun getting out of trouble as you did getting into it. All right.
just stay in your house. Don't talk to nobody unless it's on a computer, and don't and not to people that know where you live. Okay, stay safe.
All right. Y'all have a good one. We're out of here.
Bye.
Bye.